And in spite of what the situation looks like,
Yes, sir.
he kept on praying.
Yeah.
But the text also says that he set watch against them. This lets us know that prayer is not always just the answer. But God is telling somebody here that you got to pray and watch.
All right.
My Lord.
The text says that he set watch against them day and night. The two go together, pray and watch. The New Testament says Jesus told the disciples to watch and pray.
Yeah.
And sometimes in our lives we sit with self-piety and we're only praying to God. We are afraid to go out and do the business of God.
Come on.
And so Nehemiah puts them in position because he understood that first we need to pray, but we also have to watch for the enemy. Let me help you. It was a little story about two girls in high school, one named Jackie, the other named Suzanne. And Jackie, when was called upon, always had the right answer. And so Suzanne sitting beside her said, Jackie, I don't understand it. Every time the teacher calls on you, you always have the right answer. Can you please give me some kind of tips on always getting the right answer?
Yes, sir.
Well, Jackie said that, well, I pray to God that he gives me the right answer. So Suzanne said, okay, that's what I'll do. She went home, and the next day, she prayed that night. She went home, and the next day they come to school, and the teacher calls on Suzanne. Suzanne stands up. She gets the wrong answer. She was puzzled. She didn't quite understand why she got the wrong answer. She turned to Jackie, and she said, Jackie, why am I getting the wrong answers? I did what you did. I did what you told me to do. I prayed. Well, then Jackie turns to her, and she said, I not only prayed, but I went home and did some work. So all I'm trying to tell you is that sometimes we have to do more than just pray. We have to do some work while we are praying. The text says they watched day and night. It doesn't mean that they stopped praying while they was on watch. But they watched and prayed all day and night through the city. And so I'm on my way to my seat.
Right.
And the enemy heard about the walls being built.
Yeah.
They tried to hinder the walls. But yet, God still got the honor. What you're saying, if you go with me to verse 15, it says that, and it happened when our enemies heard that it was known to us that God turned their plots to nothing.
Yes, sir.
And sometimes in our lives, we go through troublesome situations. We go through the turmoil of life. But God is telling somebody here today, regardless of what you're going through, keep praying and watching. Because regardless of what the adversary is trying to do to you, if you do these things, I will still get the honor.
All right.
So regardless of how you may be fearful about things, regardless of what people are saying about you, regardless of all the things that are coming up against you, keep praying and watching.
Yeah.
Edgar Guest says that in his poem, when you're up against the trouble, meet it squarely face to face.
Show where you come from.
Lift your chin and set your shoulders.
Yes, sir.
Plant your feet and take a brace.
Oh, yeah.
And when it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do.
Yes, sir. I hear you.
You may fail,
Watch it, Doc.
but you may conquer.
Yes, sir.
But see it through.
Yes, sir.
And I just stopped by here today
Yes, sir.
I hear
to
you.
let somebody know that God is telling somebody
Yeah.
that you need to see it through.
Yes, sir.
I don't know about you tonight, but my mind is made up that regardless of what's going on